And it always comes back down to you on how you can get yourself back to you, right? It's making those sacrifices, it's taking those risks. And you have to be okay with the consequences at the end of that risk, because this is what you want to do, right? So time management is very important. Whether you're a contractor who loves to bodybuild, okay, well, if you're a contractor who loves to bodybuild, if you're waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but you're getting off at 6 p.m., well, you got to make a decision. How much do you really love bodybuilding?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really love bodybuilding to the point where you're like, I'm gonna do this until the end of me, okay, well, if that's the case, then here's some things that you probably should value. One, when you get off work, you're probably gonna have to go work out directly after work.
Yeah.
Are you willing to sacrifice rest time
Yeah.
for what you love to do?
Yeah, you got to take the emotion out of it. It's like, dude, I feel like one of those gurus. It's like, bro, I get up at 4 a.m. every day, but like that's what I've been doing. Like I literally get up, my alarm's at 4 a.m. There's some days where it goes off a couple times, I'm not gonna lie, but like, I mean, I feel it on those days when it goes off a couple times.
Right.
And it makes me anxious, it makes me feel like I left something on the table, it makes me feel like, and it's because I know what I'm capable of and what I want. So if you don't have that, you know, churning inside of you, then you just don't have it, dude. I think some people, like winning in life looks different than for me. Like I feel like, you know, my dad, my mom put me in a good place in life with, you know, the work that they did in building me into the person I am, that if I don't take that to the next level, you know, and do something with my career, do something with my art, like, cause they encouraged that.
Right.
So it's on me.
Right.
Like there's no excuses. But there's some people that were literally abused and stepped on and beaten into a pulp, that having a job, a sustainable job where they're not getting evicted from their house on a monthly basis, bro, just that is a huge win in life. And I think neither are wrong, not one's better than the other.
Right.
It's just like, where did you come from and are you progressing from there? That's like the only way to measure it. Everyone looks at each other like, you know, oh, I'm not running as fast as this person. I'm not where, you know, I've done and seen what this person's done professionally or with their relationships. Like I'm not married, I don't have kids, I don't have, like whatever the thing you compare yourself to, but like.
And to me, brother, it comes down to, what do you value as success? You know what I mean? And whatever that is, you chase that. So it goes back to your point. You know what I mean? It's like, do you value just having a stable home and a wife and kids as your success, as their success story? That is okay. But if that's what you value and you don't have that yet and that's what you want, then go get that for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or if you value, one day I want to have XX and X amount of cars, or XX and X amount of houses, or I want to have real estate. If that's what you want, learn about it, talk about it, be about it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Learn about it, talk about it, be about it. Save that for me. Save that for me.
T-shirt.
Save. That's a t-shirt, 100%. But with that said though, it's like, even looking at myself sometimes, bro, I'm like, bro, I don't got enough time in the day to do this. I was like, I get off work at 5 o'clock. And yeah, I go and train, but it's enough hours in the day for me to go do what I want to do. And if I really wanted to go train and work out to a specific extent to get to where I want to be, why not wake up at 5 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock? Go to bed early instead of going to bed later, right? Sacrifices, consequences to those sacrifices, right? It's how you take care of yourself, how you organize yourself. What are you doing for yourself?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the better question. What are you doing for yourself? How are you taking care of yourself? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you taking care of everybody else? You see what I'm saying? Because some people don't even think about that. It's like,
how selfish is it that if someone relies on you to take care of them and you don't take care of yourself, so therefore you can't take care of that person?
Come on.
And now not only did you not take care of yourself, but you're not around to take care of that person that relied on you. So it's actually more selfish to not take care of yourself.
Think about that. And you gave me a valuable idea, because I was sitting there thinking about this the other day. And it was a really deep thought, and I wanted to call you about it because only you could be the one to really tell me on what it's like. Imagine if you didn't take care of yourself, but you're expecting your kids, when you no longer can be there, to be dad, right? To go out there and take care of themselves when you can't be there. You know, they don't know what it looks like.
Yeah. So I've thought about doing a painting or something around this, but I couldn't figure out maybe it's just a t-shirt idea, but like this, the phrase that I keep hearing in my head is, be here so you can be there. Like,
that is fire.
Like you have to be here. You have to be here so you can be there. Like, so when you're working out and you're looking like, dude, I want to be here at 4 a.m. Well, you got to be here so that you can not be sick someday when your kid graduates and walks across the field. You got to be there. You can't be on chemo treatment.
Keep talking. I like this.
You know what
keep
I'm saying?
going.
And I learned that the hard way. My dad, he didn't take care of himself as far as like, now it's cancer, bro. Like, cancer's genetic, cancer's,
Right.
you don't know what brings it on, but like, you know, his work consumed him.
Right.
And I'm easily falling into that trend of like, I don't really work out the way I need to.
Right.
And I have been feeling like personally convicted, like, you need to be here, be in the gym, be doing this so you can be there. Because if I fast track, like, the reason I don't go to the gym is not because I'm sleeping.
Right.
The reason I don't go to the gym is because the moment I step foot in that gym, I think about this project, this pair of shoes, this painting, this deadline for work, that like, the faster I get that done, the faster I get on to the next phase of my career, the faster I get paid for this job, the faster I get, and in my head there's this illusion that eventually I'll get caught up and then I'll be able to work out.
Right.
And eventually I'll get, you know, ahead to the point where, you know, I can focus more on that. But I'm never gonna get there if I don't just make the decision to do it. So I gotta be here so that I can be there, because if I fast track this and I get the level of success that I want in my business, but then I die because I literally am 400 pounds.
You can't be here, so you
Can't
won't
be
be
there.
there.
That's what you gotta do, bro. Like, where are you at right now in your life where you gotta be here? Like, just, it sucks. You know, I gotta be here.
Bro, and I like to think, bro, right now I'm kind of there. It's like, I'm not at rock bottom, no, because I'm very blessed to be where I'm at. But I always sat with the term, I'm at rock bottom looking up. You know what I mean? Like, everybody sometimes, they're at rock bottom, they're looking at rock bottom. Where I'm at rock bottom, I'm looking up to where I want to go.
Or maybe you should be looking at rock bottom, because that's when you're pushing yourself up off the ground.
It could
If you're
be.
looking up, that means you're on your back. Like, shit, how do I
And
get up there?
And that's the
But if
one
you're looking
thing.
down, you're like, I just gotta stay on top of this shit.
Just a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Because like sometimes, bro, it's like we sometimes get so caught up, right, that we're not exactly where we want to be. We're somewhere, but we're not exactly where we want to be. And you forget to take the time to be like, man, I'm here though.
It's so funny, dude. Like, I picture like the vision of like where I want to be. It's like not even a thing. Like,
It doesn't exist.
where do I want to be? I don't know. Like, the most, like, think about what I'm doing right now. Painting like sports figures. I don't want to be the most well-known sports figure painter that ever lived. No, I don't want to do that. I want to be like remembered for who I was and how I made people feel. And if I'm just using that right now because that's the fuel, then that allows people to appreciate this phase of my life, because people think I'm just gonna stay painting athletes the rest of my life. No, like, this is a moment in time in my life, and if you miss it, you miss it. Like, if you don't, I'm not trying to be cocky or anything, but if you don't buy one of my paintings now, they're not gonna just keep getting produced forever.
Talk your shit.